that was a very interesting video this morning. And I guess my qualifications really don't fit that description. However, for those of you thinking about it, let me give you an exercise. Go pack a tiny little bag. Go park your car someplace in public. Go stay in your car for 3 days without getting out and nobody noticing you. And tell me later how easy it was or not to use the bathroom those 3 days without being detected. And then if you smoke cigarettes, oh my goodness, that smoke shows. You know that, don't you? Well, the other thing was I wanted to say, which some know, the ones that know, that's all that needs to know, because there were some good laughs out of that one. See, when was it? Oh gosh, 2011, I think. I'm at McDonald's in Shadron, Nebraska, and this man walks up to me. I'm outside on my computer because I was out there smoking. Well, this man walks up to me. Anyway, he was asking me questions, making comments about my outfit. So I said, well, give me your number. I said, I might call you. Well, I waited a few days and I called him. Well, we went to Scotts Bluff to hear some military band play. And that's when I found out he had been in the military. Well, it wasn't until 2016. Not only was he still in some frickin' Department of Defense stuff, he was CIA out of Denver, and his code was 98 Golf. See, it took me almost 6 years to start getting the information, and you wouldn't have any idea of all the BS I had to deal with. But anyway, after I figured out and how I was pulling information out of him, I'm not even going to go there because I used some techniques that even he knew about. But anyway, I started hiding a recorder under the car seat. Yes, and a lot of times we'd get ready to go somewhere, his phone would ring, and I knew it was a private call. And instead of him getting out of the car, I would get out of the car. But then, after we got to where we were going and I would retrieve the recorder, I would find out what that conversation was about. And the other thing he told me one time, he says, it's something about, he was telling me about Department of Defense. He says, if you ever see all fives come up across the phone, do not answer it. He says that's Department of Defense. And then he said, and if you try calling it, you're going to get a busy signal. But anyway, gosh, I collected that information. And then in April 2017, what did I do? I started playing his recordings on YouTube. Yes, that's right. And guess what happened in May? Oh, one of the countries kicked the U.S. Embassy out. Now, y'all go figure out which embassy that was.